that all the different relationships have been amazing.
What if I told you that the internet just exploded over footage nobody was supposed to see? Yeah, you heard that right. New footage of Bronny James and Kobe Bryant's daughter Natalia has gone viral, and the conspiracy machine is already working overtime. Is this a harmless college hangout, or the beginning of the biggest basketball dynasty love story in history? Imagine LeBron James and Kobe Bryant's legacies merging into one unstoppable empire. Sounds unreal, right? But wait, why are insiders whispering that there's more to this clip than meets the eye? Buckle up, this story is about to get messy. So here's where things start getting wild. The so-called innocent footage of Bronny James and Natalia Bryant didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It landed online like a bombshell. A quick clip, just a few seconds long, but it's already sparking more questions than answered. People aren't just watching. They're dissecting every frame, zooming in like FBI analysts and drawing their own conclusions. Was it just a friendly moment caught on camera, or is this the spark of a brand new scandal waiting to unfold? Bronny James, son of NBA legend LeBron James, has already been living under the microscope. Every move he makes, from his basketball games to his social media posts, gets magnified, criticized, and sometimes even weaponized. Remember the whispers about his college, the endless debates about whether he can live up to his father's impossible legacy? Add that pressure to the fact that his name alone triggers endless headlines, and you've got a perfect story. Now mix in Natalia Bryant, the daughter of the late, great Kobe Bryant. Her life has been equally scrutinized. Every public appearance, every Instagram story, every single smile in front of a camera has people speculating. She represents not just Kobe's legacy, but the emotional weight of a family that has endured unimaginable tragedy. So when her name suddenly appears in the same sentence as Bronny, you better believe people are going to lose their mind. The footage in question. Allegedly, it shows the two together at a private event, laughing, talking, maybe even looking a little too The camera angle is shaky, the lighting is but that hasn't stopped the internet from treating it like the Zapruder. Reddit threads are TikTok body language experts are breaking it down frame by frame, and Twitter, or whatever we're calling now, is on fire with memes and conspiracy. Some fans are romanticizing calling it a fairy tale The children of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant somehow building a new chapter in basketball history through their personal. Others, though, are already shouting, is this just a ship? Or are these two on the verge of something more And here's the kicker. The timing couldn't be more. Bronny has been trying to shake off the health scare that paused her. Natalia has been carefully managing her image as she steps in. Suddenly, this clears, and both names are back in the spotlight in a way that feels too staged or maybe too explosive to ignore. One thing's for sure, nothing about this innocent hangout. The legacies of LeBron and Kobe were always destined to come to the court. Now, their kids are carrying that collision in real life, and the internet is treating it like the scandal. The reactions have been nothing short. Within hours of the footage surfacing, hashtags like Bronny and Natalia and Dynasty couples. Some fans were shipping them harder than a Netflix teen drama, while others were claiming this is nothing short of a Hollywood engineer stunt. And honestly, doesn't it feel the way these clips leak? Perfectly timed, right when a starts to fade, right? Anonymous sources are already crawling woodwork, whispering to gossip sites that the two have been spending more time together. One so-called insider claimed, "This isn't the first time. It's just the first time's camera." Whether that's true or just fiction, the narrative has already taken a life of its own. Let's be real. Bronny doesn't exactly have the cleanest track record when it comes to his name alone debates. From being accused of Nepo baby privilege to the constant media frenzy over whether he'll ever live up Bron's legacy, Bronny's every move feels magnified under a Now add Natalia Bryant into the mix, a young woman who has been carefully stepping into her own lane while carrying the emotional weight of her father. The collision of these two worlds gossip. It's gasoline poured on the already blazing fire session. But here's where it's really spicy. People are old interviews, paparazzi shots, and even Instagram comments trying to put together a timeline. Did they meet connections? Was this friendship brewing behind the scenes? And if so, blowing up right now? Some conspiracy-loving fans believe it's all part of a media strategy, designed to distract from other controversies. Sounds crazy, but in this era of calculated PR leaks, really that far-fetched? The media are the real goldmine. One viral tweet shows Bronny and Natalia photoshopped on the cover of a fake Netflix docuseries titled Legacy Next Generation, with the caption, "Y'all not ready crossover episode." TikTok edits are already painting a new power couple, with dramatic slow-mo set to Drake tracks. Meanwhile, skeptics entire frenzy, pointing out how ridiculous it is that two young people can't share a laugh without the world in its collective mind. But make no mistake, the internet isn't just laugh divided. On one, you've got fans screaming, "Leave, they're just kids." On the other, you've got a growing crowd convinced that this innocent moment of the iceberg. Some even claim there's more unreleased footage floating, waiting to be leaked. That will story wide open. Whether that's true, digital rumor mongering keeps fueling the fire. And let's not ignore the shadow of the two legends fire story. LeBron James and Kobe Bryant weren't just rivals, they were symbols of two distinct basketball greatness. Kids being linked together? It's almost too poetic, too cinematic. Some fans are framing it as destiny, while critics are calling it manufactured hype designed on nostalgia. What started as a blurry, shaky video clip has snowballed a cultural moment. If history has taught us anything, it's that moments rarely fizzle out quietly. The fallout begins. The clip hasn't just gone viral, it's snowballed into the kind of cultural firestorm their teams can't fully control. Sports networks are dancing around the subject, pretending not to care, while secretly booking entire debate panels about whether Bronny James's life is fair game. News anchors are suddenly like body language analysts, breaking down a laugh, a half-second handshake, as if it's evidence. Meanwhile, the Bryant family is getting dragged back they never asked for. Natalia, who has been carefully crafting her own identity out of her father's towering legacy, now finds herself at the center of memes, fan speculative gossip pieces. Some argue that this is unfair, that she deserves privacy. Others are framing it as her inevitable destiny, as if she was born to carry the controversy alongside Bronny. The double standards are obvious, and yet it's pouring gasoline on but it doesn't stop there. Fake reports are already surfacing of NBA executives being worried about how this affects Bronny's draft picks. Imagine that. Multi-million-dollar franchises supposedly sweat a clip of him hanging out. One viral blog even claimed that unnamed scouts are questioning whether Bronny is too famed to focus on basketball. Of course, verify any of this, but hey, when has that scandal from spiraling? Some fans are literally predicting lawsuits, suggesting they will clamp down hard on the leaks. Others are spinning even bigger conspiracies, saying this might lead to a government probe leaking footage of kids. Wild, right? But in today's climate, nothing extreme. And here's the kicker. Every hour that passes, exclusive rumors keep dropping. Anonymous Twitter accounts are posting blurry claiming to show the full video. TikTokers are pretending they have insider info. Even sources confirm Bronny and Natalia have signed a joint deal with Netflix. It's half joke, half believable, and entirely unstoppable. So what happens next? That's the billion-dollar question. Will both families issue stern statements, shutting down the rumors? Will more footage leak, dragging the story into new chaos? Or will this become one of those never-ending internet sagas that refuses to die? Whatever the case, the legacy of LeBron and Kobe is no longer just about basketball. It's now entangled in a viral scandal starring their kids. And if there's one thing the internet loves more than sports greatness, it's tearing apart the lives of those born into it. The truth is, this isn't just a clip. It's a cultural spectacle, a digital circus where everyone feels like an investigator, a comedian, or a judge. And for Bronny James and Natalia Bryant, this might only be the beginning of a much bigger storm. And there you have it. The internet has officially lost its mind over a shaky clip that may or may not mean anything at all. But let's be honest, you're hooked now, aren't you? Because this isn't just about Bronny James and Natalia Bryant. It's about legacies colliding, scandals brewing, and the possibility of history repeating itself in the wildest way imaginable. So what do you think? Is this just harmless fun between two young people? Or are we witnessing the first chapter of a dynasty-level controversy? Drop your theories in the comments because I'm reading every single one. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more truths they don't want you to hear, and stay tuned. The next leak could drop any second.